Vermont, US, July 11, 2024.
We're coming! Back up! Back up! Are you good or do you want?
You follow this up around, make a loop, you can see it.
Yeah, we want to go up.
Several inches of rain fell across Vermont early Thursday morning, causing flash flood that washed out roads, demolished bridge, and destroyed an apartment building in Plainfield. This event was triggered by the remnants of the Hurricane Barre, which occurred several days ago. At least one person reportedly lost their life due to flooding in Peacham, and dozens of their people were rescued and evacuated from the risings and fast waters, officials said. The swath of destruction was less intense than the historic storms that hit the states exactly 1 year ago, but it took aim at some of the same Vermont towns. Flooding and road closures were reported in Richmond, Bolton, Hinesburg, Waterbury, Barre, Moretown, Lyndonville, Williamstown, and Plainfield. Downtown Montpelier, which was swamped last year, appeared to be relatively unscathed.
Next to the office building where they were putting a temporary.
Oh shit!
A meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Burlington said Hinesburg recorded 6.61 inches of rain, the highest total in the states. Other areas received more than 3 inches with localized higher amounts. Generally speaking, rivers had crested by mid-morning Thursday and flooding was expected to subside throughout the day, Public Safety Commissioner Jennifer Morrison said at the press conference. Exceptions were the Winooski west of the Waterbury, which was not expected to crash until Thursday evening. The Passampsic River in Caledonia County and the Limile River near Jeffersons and Johnsons, which was still cresting.
Folks, if you can believe it, believe it.
Morrison said fewer than 2,500 homes were without power. She urged anyone with damage to their homes and property to report it to authorities to help connect people with assistance and to help the state calculate damage for a possible federal disaster declarations. 13 swiftwater rescue teams, including one from Connecticut and one from New Hampshire, helped rescue 118 people and 15 dogs. Transportation Secretary Joe Flynn reported 54 state roads and 6 bridges closed, as well as unsold local roads. Flynn also said there was significant rail damage in the Middlesex area that will affect Amtrak's Vermonter service.
1 year later to the
High Street Bridge in Plainfield.
The Great Brook, a creek that feeds into the Winooski River, usually provides a harmonious backdrop to live in quiet Plainfield village. But after hours of rain, the river swelled into a boiling brown torrent, sweeping away part of a 19th century apartment building, known locally as the Heart Brick Hotel. Everybody who lived in the structure was able to evacuate it before the apartment fell into the river around 9 p.m. on Wednesday. The Great Brook carried the bridge and rock into the village, destroying at least 2 bridges and depositing mud, boulders and debris across a wide swath of roads and gardens. In Barre, the water had mostly receded after filling some downtown streets overnight Wednesday into Thursday. Barre Mayor Lawson said a shallow river of mud washed down main streets, the main shopping district, but local homes and businesses sustained little damage from this year's flooding. Barre City Councilor told that the north end appeared to have been hit the hardest. An official at the Northeast River Forecast Center confirmed what many in Waterbury learned too late: the Winooski River crested several feet higher than forecast. Around 8:30 p.m. shortly after a major downpour, the center's model predicted the river would crest at Waterbury at 421.4 feet, well below the 426 feet it reached last year. Then, at 11:37 p.m., the center updated the projections to 422.2 feet. The river ultimately crashed at 425.2 feet around 3:30 a.m., nearly 4 feet higher than forecast just 6 hours earlier, according to Eric Baimler, a hydrologist with the National Weather Service in Northern Mass.
Get the cars over here. Oh boy.
Absolutely crazy, folks.